Hey everyone, welcome back to more FTL. As you can see, I've been a little bit busy. I've been playing this off camera, and I've unlocked some more ships because I figured, hey, why not? It'll be fun to see some different ships. So, that's the end of that train of thought. That said, I think we're going to do this one. I've been playing around with this one for a little bit. So, also, on the record, like, I've done... These little V things means that you've beaten the game. I've beaten them on easy, just like, because, you know, I'm a scrub. I need that fulfillment. So I've beaten the game with this, and this. I probably won't be checking out the Engine Cruiser anytime soon, because it's already not my favorite. But the Federation Cruiser, I like this. This is fun, but I don't think how well it's going to do normal. Let me try that sentence again. I don't know if I'm going to do very well with it on normal, because on easy, it's easy, right? Like, I can actually beat the game consistently on easy, whereas normal, we've gotten close a couple times, but haven't quite done it. Alright, so that's a lot of jibber jabber. Name for the ship. Let's call it Tunkle Truck. Alright, I don't know what Tunkle is. And we have 4 crew members. Alright, enter. Let's go with, let's see, I like when Mr. J. Reapers is captain. Man, I keep using the same names. Okay, we should switch up again. Let's call them P Reapers. Aw, yeah. Okay, so we got P Reapers. We got Manon. That's not going to be Manon. That's going to be Sancho. Okay, I'm trying. I hope we got the name right this time. And there's Ekman. Steven Ekman? That's too good to change. This can be... This could be Gandhi, bro. Oh yes. Alright, so he's just bro. And let's actually put this on normal. And away we go. Ooh, man, this is a really bad start as far as the map goes. I think I know how we're going to do this, though. But, oh, man, that's disgusting. So I was looking on the news just now. Turn fight. Oh, and actually, let's explain what the ship does, too. So, what this ship has built-in artillery. So, if you've seen the laser weapons before, it's basically what this is. And once this bar, like, fully charges all the way, it just, like, cuts through the ship. It's pretty cool, and you'll see it later on. But in the meantime, we only have this pea shooter of a weapon. But we have 4 crew, which is good. Anyways, about the news. This isn't going to be a political statement, by the way. I thought... Oh, dear. We're not off to a great start. Oh, we lost oxygen, too. Good grief. I mean, we'll survive for a little bit. Is that someone died while streaming on Twitch? And got me thinking, first of all, I would like to do more streaming. But more importantly, like, I'm glad I don't do that kind of stuff for a living. At least Twitch streaming. Doing YouTube, like, I don't know how bad that would be. Like, most of the content creators that I know, and I can't say that I know them personally, but it seems like they have a pretty good grief. This is not the way I want it to go. And actually, you're going to see the laser go off very soon. There we go. So now we only need to get one hit and we win. Alright, we immediately need to fix this up. Actually, the Mantis shouldn't do that. We should get the NG to repair the oxygen. And we might actually need to sit for a bit. Wait for the oxygen to replenish. Although we have to sit here in the asteroid drive, which I'm not a big fan of. And actually, we should heal up everyone as well. Because for YouTube, at least, you know, the way I do it, I think we'll be fine if we skip out on the auction. I don't want to wait forever. Because, you know what, people are probably going to watch this. Let's defend the Outpost. With YouTube, it's easier to have a balanced schedule because you just upload your videos and then you just publish them whenever you want to. It's not like you're streaming for many hours a day. You're just... Yeah, your scheduled uploads. And actually, I find for YouTube, if you upload too much in one day, people won't watch it. I think it depends how large you are, too. Like, I'm a pretty small channel. So, at least for me... I don't know if you guys heard that. At least for me, when I do a lot of content in one day, typically speaking, people don't go check it out. which is fine. Although I feel like the more I like say stuff, oh yeah, that's fine, people are gonna get suspicious. Like, is he actually okay with that? Basically, it's the thought from Shakespeare. Methinks the lady doth protest too much, which is another way of saying that people who are in denial is like, oh no, it wasn't me, are usually the guilty party. At least that's the line of reasoning that goes behind that. Whereas for Twitch streaming, I'm not much of a Twitch streamer. I do want to do more streaming. Like, I want to stream Fire Emblem Saturdays. That's my plan. I want to stream Fire Emblem Saturdays. I want to get to that point eventually. Because I used to stream and then I just stopped. But for those of you who watch my YouTube channel, like, probably aren't aware of me streaming. And likewise, the guys who... Oh, hello. Who watched me play Fire Emblem, they weren't really aware of my YouTube channel. But back then, like, I was even smaller. I was tiny. I don't know what we want to buy. Part of the problem playing on easy mode, like, you get so much scrap. Like, they just, like, force feed you scraps. Like, here, have more scrap. And you're like, I don't know what to do with it. Send away party to investigate. Neat. So we have a lot of scrap now. And I do want to spend this because I don't think it'd be bad to spend. So here's what we'll do. We'll get... If we could even upgrade the artillery beam a little bit, that'd be incredibly helpful. But I think we need the shields first and foremost. Because, in theory, what we can do is we can pump up the shields and the engines. And then we just survive because the artillery beam can actually just, like, it kills things. Like, in theory, you can beat the game with just, like, the artillery beam. Because it ignores shields. It's like, oh, but you need to survive until that point. So I think more durability is the way to go. So we'll get one power bar... I think we'll do this. And then while we wait for the shields... Actually, how much does that give us? Whoops. 10%. I don't know if that was significant enough. Distress. Let's go for it. Ooh. Send the rock crew. Yes. Neat. Cool. So we got some extra scrap. That's fine by me. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be bad. From my understanding for Twitch streamers, like, for people who do it as, like, a career, they need to stream for long hours in a day because, let's just be honest, like, it's very hard to gain a following in Twitch or YouTube. At least I think so. Which, I mean... I guess isn't too much of a surprise because I'm pretty small as far as, you know, being a YouTuber goes. But even then, there's a lot of competition. I don't think that's really news to anyone. So for Twitch streamers, what I briefly read online, which that might send some warning signals to some of you. It's like, oh, you read it online, you can't be trusted. I am of the opinion that people sometimes do rely on the internet. And we're gonna wait for this to drain. And actually, we're gonna jump to... I don't think we want to visit the store yet. We have a ton of fuel, too, for some reason. 23 fuel, that's gonna last us for a while. And we will fire... Oops, fire on the weapons, as always. That's not good. Please, fires, go out. Cool. Oh, and the door system's out. Oh, that's actually a huge problem. We will worry about that later. Let's hope the medical bay doesn't go out. Otherwise, we're going to be in huge trouble. Oh! That's bad. I think we should try and repair that, though. Oh, I think we actually need to get the shields up as quickly as possible. I think the engines was a bit of a mistake. Jeebus, what was it going on about the Twitch streaming? Oh, it encourages longer hours because what you want to do is you want to outlast your competition because as soon as, like, your competition, as soon as they go offline, you gain their audience because some of them are like, well, I still want to watch something. What else is there to watch? And it's like, oh, well, this guy's streaming. I'm going to check him out. So from my understanding, and this might not actually be the case, but for me, it would make sense for Twitch streamers just to be like, okay, we need to go as long as hard as possible. Like, we need to always be on. Which, like, that can be taxing, and I think that's why the person died, because they went for it for too long, and then that was it. As for, like, the medical reasons, like, why that actually killed them, I think some people were saying it was a blood clot in the legs because they just were sitting for so long. And part of, like, what I find to be interesting is the idea that, alright, you guys get in there, and we need to close all the doors. I'm going to take a couple minutes to just get the oxygen back. Oh, and looks like we have it back. For Twitch, like, to be interesting and engaging for so many hours, that would be difficult, because I know for me, when I record, like, I'm good to go for an hour, maybe 2, but then afterwards, I'm just kind of like, okay, I want to get off this ride. I think what we'll do is, we need, like, 3 more scrap. And we'll go to the distress beacon. Actually, should we go here, then distress? Yes, that will be the plan. Because I know, like, past times I've streamed, and I'll hit, like, the 2-hour mark, and my commentary just... And sometimes that happens anyways when I'm, like, recording for YouTube. Some days are better than others. Oh, yeah. Ooh! Oh, was Ultimate Shield bypass? Bleh, I don't want that. Cool, so now we actually have shields at the 2nd level. So that's pretty good. Because I think for this ship, the key is survivability. Because if you can survive, then the artillery can do a lot of work for you. You tag the Slayer Scum, man. Oops. Alright, and there we go. Because I know for me, like, as I say, I have good days and bad days. And what I mean, some days I really, like, I record, I'm like, yeah, that felt really good. Whereas other days I record, and I'm like, man, my commentary... Blah. And for me, at least, the commentary is really important for YouTube because, like, that's my personality. And that's how I'm going to distinguish myself from others, is because of my personality. Because if you want, like, say, like, FTL or something else, there's a lot of, like, FTL gameplay on the internet. But it's like, how many people are playing FTL with my personality? It's like, well, I'm the only person doing that who has my personality. So I want to make sure my personality is interesting enough to keep people captivated. Like, that's how I'm going to distinguish myself. So that's why, for me, I feel like the commentary is probably the most important thing of my video. Some of you might disagree. Some of you might actually enjoy watching the gameplay, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, this is how I feel, and I feel strongly about it. Let's go to the store. See what we got for sale. Probably get some hull repairs. No reason not to. They're pretty cheap here. And actually, we can get rid of the Zoltan shield bypass. Crew and bomb teleportation. Yeah, we don't want that. I'd rather have the scrap for that, to be honest. Alright, what we actually got for sale? Oh, the Vulcan. Oh! So, this is probably one of the... I don't know if I'd say this is the best weapon in the game. It's a lot of fun. Because basically the idea for the chain Vulcan is you can read, like, it fires, but the more it fires, the faster the recharge rate is. So it fires once, then it fires again. Then again, it goes, like, consecutively faster. And once it gets charge cap. Yeah, and eventually... So at first it has, like, 11.1 charge time, but then it gets down to 1.1. It's so good. I can't afford it, though. A pike beam would be nice. But I think, honestly, we're in the market just to improve our ship. And we have a ton of fuel. Yeah, I think ship upgrades are the way to go. And actually, we'll get a couple power bars, and then we can start looking into the upgrading the artillery beam. Because, again, I think for this ship, if I can get to the point where I can, like, dodge most of the stuff and just tank things through the shield, I'll be in a good spot. Explore the asteroid field. Alright. That's cool. And Uncharted Nebula or Uncharted Nebula. Well, that's good news. That was sarcasm. I think we'll go up here, though, because I definitely want to check out these red areas. But in the meantime, that's going to be it for the episode. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.